Welcome to a special edition of the News OK Pet Show. I'm Carrie Coppernall.
I'm Dawn Marks.
And I'm Brian Dean.
And we're here today with the Companion Animal Parasite Council, and we're going to talk to Dr. Mike Paul, the Executive Director.
Well, the council is devoted to education, and we educate veterinarians, pet owners, and physicians about parasites and about parasitic diseases and the implications of those diseases. And we're here to do that. We're here on a roadshow to try and take that educational information to the consumer and to the veterinarian. So that's what we're doing on this roadshow. Well, the road trip started in Houston. Well, actually started in New Orleans, and then we went to Houston last night. We're going to 16 cities, and we're going to do these kinds of presentations both to veterinarians and to pet-owning consumers, and a couple to physicians as well, to try and, like I say, to inform people about the parasitic diseases and what we're about. We want to make people be aware of our website at kepsivet.org and about the consumer website, which is really the important one, at petsandparasites.org, to try and get folks to learn more about these parasites that affect their dogs. And we brought you a presentation today of the Frisbee dogs. It's the Oklahoma Paws Club, and they're the state champions in Frisbee competition. So we're here to show people not only what keeps dogs healthy, but what healthy dogs can do.
Now we're going to talk to Dr. Dwight Bowman of Cornell University. He's a parasitologist. Dr. Bowman, what are some of the most common parasites that you find in house cats and dogs?
The things we're mainly concerned with on dogs are heartworm and ticks and fleas, and then for cats get fleas, and then we also have all the internal parasites, Toxicara, hookworms, and those internal parasites which are transmitted through the soil.
So to me it sounds like most of these are preventable.
They're basically all preventable with proper care, visits to the veterinarian, and products that are currently on the market.
So is it mostly you give your pets preventative medicine, or topicals, or both, or
you give your pets preventable medicines. Some of them are topical, some of them are oral. There's even an injectable, so we have different products. And then you go see your veterinarian is our basic recommendation, and then they define a package for your area and your pet, your lifestyle. Some people live in an apartment, pet never goes outside. Some people, their dog's outside every single day. Some cats are inside cats, some cats are outside cats. So we have to make certain that we plan for the individual pet, and that's the veterinarian's job to know what's best for that pet and that family's lifestyle.
When we talk about fleas and ticks, I'm curious, because obviously people know those are common, and I think they think of them as more of an annoyance, but what are some of the real dangers from fleas and ticks?
Mainly, fleas can transmit diseases between animals. Ticks transmit diseases to dogs and to people, and occasionally to cats. Some quite fatal disease in cats, cytoxoin is one, kills cats. Okay, so these are dangerous diseases, and it's the best thing to do is use preventive to keep the ticks from getting onto the animal.
What is the grossest thing that can grow inside of an animal? Like, what is the
absolutely nastiest thing?
Nastiest parasite?
It would have to be Dioctophyma renale. They are a meter long.
Oh my gosh.
They are bright red. They absolutely destroy the kidney, and they can be in the abdominal cavity, and so they kind of look, I've seen them surgically removed, they kind of look like sea serpents crawling around inside the various viscera of the animal. I'm not kidding. This is all true.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
How do you know that your animal might have that?
Those are usually diagnosed by finding eggs in the urine. It's a rare thing. It's up north. It tends to be much more common where I am and farther north into Canada. It's a parasite of mink and otter, but it does get into dogs, and it is truly unbelievably impressive.
Wow.
They also can infect cats, and so cats do get infected. In areas where you have lots of dogs infected, you can have lots of infections in cats. They can be quite lethal in cats because the worms are a foot long, and cats are a lot smaller than most dogs, and they tend to migrate strange places in cats. They also occasionally infect people. We've had 120 reported cases in people in the United States of America, and areas where you have large numbers of heartworms are the areas where you can have the occasional person who gets a single worm, typically in a nodule in their lung.
And you talk about preventable. I mean, there are obviously all kinds of heartworm oral medications for pets that are extremely effective and easy to administer.
Right. And it is hard. It's hard. I mean, We know we're not going to get every animal on prevention, but you know, we do a lot of work with shelters. Everybody's trying hard to make this happen. So it's not just, everybody has to be concerned. So it's not just for the wealthy pet, it's all pets. Right? And pets, human-animal bond, we're fairly well convinced that people need pets, and it doesn't matter what their socioeconomic position is, people have to have pets. And it's good for their life, just having the pets. So we try to help them all at all levels.
All right, well, thanks for the info and thanks for grossing us out.
Okay, sure.